There are journeys you won't believe your eyes. Giant timber trucks facing treacherous mountains, deep mud, and roads that would make even the bravest souls hesitate. Yet somehow, they keep moving forward, each tire turn defying the forces of nature. Have you ever wondered how they do it? Welcome to Machine's Best HT. Right now, you're about to witness the marvel of these gigantic machines. Don't miss out. Hit subscribe and ring the bell to follow along on the thrilling and unexpected adventures we have in store. If you love these tense and challenging moments, like and support the channel to give us the motivation to keep going. There are journeys that are hard to believe, even when you see them firsthand. Massive trucks loaded with timber, towering like buildings, winding through narrow mountain paths with hairpin turns, as if defying gravity. If you're used to smooth roads, these machines will leave you breathless with tension. Imagine this. You're standing on top of a high mountain pass, the wind howling with an icy chill, and from afar, you hear the roar of engines echoing through the vast wilderness. It's not the sound of thunder signaling a storm, nor the roar of wild beasts. It's the growl of massive trucks dragging themselves through winding steep roads, carrying colossal loads of timber. The natural scenery of endless green forests is suddenly broken by the sound of engines, the clash of wheels against boulders, and the hot steam rising from the engines. These gigantic machines are like iron beasts, battling nature inch by inch to fulfill their mission of transporting timber. Whether it's deep, thick mud, or slippery roads, these trucks move forward, each tire rotation challenging the laws of nature. If you've never witnessed this before, imagine it as an unequal battle between man and nature. These trucks are not just mere vehicles, they are like warriors in a battle against harsh environments. Anyone standing on the roadside observing will feel the absolute power of these machines. Each tire rotation is a decisive action, defying all obstacles ahead. In the world of oversized timber transport, the road is never easy. Dense forests, rough terrain, and especially deep mud all combine to create incredibly difficult challenges. You can picture a massive truck loaded with a mountain of timber, struggling to escape from a deep, muddy pit. Thick mud clings to the wheels, and every turn seems to sink the truck deeper into the earth. No matter how powerful the machine is, it's as if it's being swallowed by Mother Nature. Yet miraculously, in those seemingly hopeless moments, you'll see the skill and determination of the drivers. They must constantly adjust the speed, torque, and direction to find a way out of this natural trap. It's no longer just about driving. It's a combination of technical skill, experience, and survival instinct. One small mistake, and the truck could flip over, or worse, get stuck completely with no way to recover. Witnessing this scene, spectators can't help but feel their hearts race. Every inch the truck moves forward brings a sigh of relief, but it's always accompanied by extreme tension. Anything can happen. A massive truck loaded with tens of tons of timber tipping over on a narrow mountain road not only causes material damage, but also poses a deadly danger to those around. The drivers of these colossal timber trucks are not just ordinary drivers. They've been attached to the job for many years, and each journey is a true survival battle. To operate these gigantic trucks, it's not just about the power of the machine, but also the exceptional skills of the driver. When the truck begins to climb steep slopes, its entire mechanical system must operate at maximum capacity. The engine roars, the wheels crush the rocks beneath, but the truck must resist gravity to avoid sliding backward. In such moments, the driver must employ all their skills and experience to maintain speed and keep the truck under control. Not only that, the immense weight of the load behind makes driving even more challenging. Every time the truck takes a sharp turn, the driver must pay attention to every little detail, from the angle of the turn to the speed and gravity. A small error, and the entire truck and cargo could slide off a cliff. These drivers are well versed in handling such harsh conditions. For them, each trip is not just a job, but a challenge that demands full concentration and extraordinary driving skills. You could say that the massive trucks in the timber transport industry are like powerful steel warriors, bravely confronting nature in uneven battles. To imagine this, just look at the size of these oversized trucks. They can be over 10 meters long, several meters high, and weigh tens of tons even when unloaded. Yet when faced with treacherous mountain roads, deep mud, or steep slopes, these trucks keep moving forward like tireless iron beasts. All the obstacles that would make an ordinary truck falter are just everyday challenges for these giant machines. Each time the truck moves on rough terrain, the whole scene is like a perfect mechanical performance. You can see the massive wheels with deep treads, crushing rocks and soil beneath. The powerful engine roars like the breath of a monster, ready to overcome any obstacle. But don't be mistaken into thinking they are just lifeless machines. Their strength and durability are the perfect combination of technology and the driver's incredible skill. This combination allows these giant trucks to complete tasks no one would have thought possible. Things don't always go smoothly, but these are the daily challenges that timber truck drivers face. They understand that every trip is a never-ending battle with nature, and only skill, experience, and patience can help them overcome these challenges. There's a saying in the transport industry that everyone knows. The road isn't the destination, but it's the biggest challenge. Especially in timber transport, winding mountain roads and steep slopes are a nightmare for both drivers and their gigantic trucks. When you're behind the wheel of a truck full of timber on a narrow road, just wide enough for one vehicle, with a sheer drop on one side and a cliff on the other, every decision becomes life or death. These roads don't just challenge the driver's ability to control the truck, but they also demand absolute focus and quick situational assessment. You'll see them constantly adjusting speed and steering to navigate roads filled with rocks, slippery surfaces, or sudden drops. A small error, like oversteering or braking at the wrong time, could send the truck sliding off the road or even tumbling down the cliff. Experienced drivers understand that the most important thing is to keep the truck balanced, no matter how complex the terrain. When taking sharp turns, they carefully calculate to ensure the back end of the truck doesn't hit the cliff wall or the load doesn't tip too far. The steep slopes push the engine to its limits, but they must still maintain absolute control over the speed, because just a little too much gas and the entire truck could slide backward. It's not just treacherous terrain. The weather is another formidable enemy in the world of giant timber transport. For these truck drivers, rainstorms, fog, and sometimes even snowstorms are unpredictable factors they must always be ready for. They must always be prepared for sudden changes, as a dry, easy-to-navigate road can quickly turn into a muddy swamp after just one downpour. One of the biggest challenges drivers frequently face is navigating roads that have turned into muddy swamps after heavy rain. At this point, it's not just maintaining balance that's difficult. Even the engine must work optimally to prevent the truck from getting stuck. Sometimes the wheels spin but can't move forward, only sinking deeper into the mud. This is when the driver must showcase their skills, finding quick solutions, whether by using delicate driving techniques to reduce pressure on the wheels, or even calling for help from the rescue team. It's not just rain and mud. Thick fog is also one of the greatest challenges for drivers. When dense fog envelops everything, visibility becomes seriously limited, making navigation extremely difficult. In such situations, drivers rely on experience, their feel of the steering wheel, and any supportive devices to keep moving. The key is not to panic, as any lapse in concentration could lead to disaster. Mud is one of the toughest challenges that oversized timber truck drivers face. For them, every time the truck gets stuck in mud, it's not just a delay, it's a true battle with nature. When the massive wheels sink deep into the mud, the engine roars, but the truck can't move an inch. That's when the driver must use all their skills and experience to figure out how to rescue the vehicle. There are many techniques that drivers can use to escape the mud. Some may choose to skillfully adjust the speed and torque to reduce pressure on the wheels. Others might use special tools like winches and cables to help pull the truck out of the mud. Sometimes it's not just one truck, but a convoy helping each other to pull the stuck trucks out of the trap. This journey, though full of challenges and dangers, always leaves unforgettable emotions in the hearts of everyone. Each truck, each driver, and each trip are vibrant stories of resilience, of passion for overcoming nature's obstacles. But unfortunately, today's journey must temporarily come to an end. We know that these magnificent and dramatic scenes have touched your emotions, and we also don't want to say goodbye too soon. Rest assured, because this adventure is far from over. Machine's Best HT will continuously improve and bring you even more authentic and captivating footage. We promise not only to enhance the quality of our content, but also to bring you closer to those breathless moments and the intense confrontations between humans and the wild forces of nature. If today's stories have inspired you, please help us by hitting the subscribe button and leaving a like to help us grow. And don't forget to click the bell icon to be the first to know when our next exciting adventure is released. Thank you for watching. See you soon with even more amazing journeys. Goodbye and take care.